going to be a knockdown, drag out rock and roll party in the streets.
Everybody has a million reasons to blow your brains out with Ricky Warden, that's me, and Jarvis. Joining us is the beautiful Ariel. Everybody participate in the show, in the live chat, and all bands always promote your music. Blow your brains out.
Woo. All right, tonight we have Free SUCKA in the house with all the bands playing this New Year's Eve at Growl. I want to invite everyone to participate in the program in the comments. We got you. We are ready to rock and roll tonight. Hello, Ariel, and Jeff is with you.
Hey.
What's up?
All right, to guide us through the chaos and make things like take it to the edge of awkwardness. Everybody say hello to...
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Clearly, we are completely fucked. Okay. So, yeah. Once again, I am the nameless, faceless Dave Jarvis. Welcome, everybody. This is Wednesday, December 27th, last show of the year. Ricky, we made it an entire year. Can you believe it?
Amazing.
Nope.
I'm just so thankful to you and Ariel. Yes, thank you very much.
It's been a crazy fucking year. We've had all kinds of great experiences. Cannot wait to do it even bigger and broader in the new 2024, an election year. So you know we're never going to run out of shit to talk about or shit to complain about. Speaking of which, let's welcome a band that, I'm not going to lie, has the coolest fucking name I've ever heard for a band, Free SUCKA. Introduce yourself, people.
So, my name's Heath. I'm the singer and frontman for Free SUCKA. And I, play the guitar, do that sort of thing, write songs, do the best I can. And then we got Colin over there.
Well, hey, we do have a song. Everybody listening, we do have a song by Free SUCKA that we're going to play for you here in a little bit. Heath, thank you for being here with us. How about you, Colin?
I'm Colin. I'm the drummer. That's about it, man.
It's absolutely riveting stuff, gentlemen. I appreciate it.
Yeah. Colin's
hey, nephew. Austin D in the chats.
Colin's
all
not
right,
just
the chats are lighting up. Looks like everybody's already in love with Free SUCKA.
All right. So first things first, we got a New Year's show coming up. Tell us about it. It's Division Brewing. What time does the show start? What time are doors? What is the cost for admission? Give us the deets.
I want to say it's $10 to get in. Yeah. I want to say it's $10 to get in. It starts about 8 o'clock. I think Darstar is going to play around 8, and then we'll have Crush Point at 9. Free SUCKA is going to play at 10. We're going to also have a special beer release for that night, which is a Free SUCKA Blonde Ale, which is something that I got with Division on. I'll talk to Wade about all that stuff. That's been something that we've been talking about for a while. And so we thought it would be a good time to release it right at the end of the year. Their 8th anniversary show too. So that should be a pretty cool thing. I wanted to have my friends' bands playing with us when we did it. And so enter Crush Point and Darstar.
Well,
now you piqued my interest with this ale. What is this ale? Speak of it.
So it's I was talking to Wade about it, and whenever I first started doing it, he was like, "Hey, what kind of flavors do you want it to have? What do you want it to be like? All that." And I was like, "What? I like certain things. I mean, I like IPAs and things like that, and they're really good at making, brewing IPAs and doing things like that." And but at the same time, I wanted, something that everybody wanted to drink, and that wasn't so strong that everybody just wanted to stop at one, and so the idea is they do a really good job with making blondes as well. And so I asked, could we do something like that? And of course Wade was like, yeah, it sounds awesome, let's do it. And then he invited me out, and I was over there whenever they were brewing it and stuff like that. And so that's good. But I think it was actually available I think it was ready today. I think they were canning it today, possibly, and so we'll be able to have that this weekend. So they're gonna have it for sale in the in their cooler, and then also on tap. So that'll be
Now,
cool.
can you describe this ale? Can you quench my mental palate?
It's a 5.2 with a I think it's a 22 IBU, and so it's probably close to a Dallas Blonde or something like that. If you wanted to go with like a big one that everybody would probably know, so it should be pretty good. You should be able to have multiple, not just one and pass out. So
have you sampled it? Have you tasted it?
I haven't yet because it just finished today. So, it takes several weeks for it to get brewed, and I was over there whenever they were doing it. It should have finished up today, and so I'm going to try to go by. Yeah, so it's going to be right off the old conveyor belt, if you want to say. I don't know what you would say.
Now, Colin, Colin, did you agree to this?
Agree to what? Making alcohol?
Yeah, exactly. Did you want it more of an amber bock?
I have no idea what that is.
Oh. All right. The man doesn't drink.
Yeah, no, I drink, just I don't drink beer.
Yeah, he prefers vodka.
Ah, okay.
He's a vodka guy.
Very good.
Yeah.
And we got Andy just joined us. Andy's our bass player. He's down there at the bottom right over there.
Hey, everybody.
Yeah.
Hey, Andy boy.
Welcome.
Thank you for being here, man, and thank you for laying down those thick bass lines for SUCKA.
Laying down
those thick, veiny fucking bass lines.
What's up, Rick?
All right, so tell us about free SUCKA. How long y'all been rocking it?
So
we're kind of a super group.
No,
I mean, I don't know if we're a super group.
We're super. All right.
Yeah. I'd say maybe we're the. I don't know. We're
not bad.
Yeah, we're all right. We were. Yeah. Anyway, so we've been playing together we started. So me and Colin were playing together in our previous group or whatever, and we decided to start something different, and we were sitting there trying to figure out what to do. I had never been a front man before, and Colin was very positive and wanted me to keep pushing forward and trying to do stuff. So we started working on songs together and all that. And actually, when we started this, we were actually across the hallway from Rick and Crush Point. So they had to listen to our beginnings of terrible stuff. And actually in that same time, Andy came walking down the hallway, and he had just finished up his practice with his previous band, and he stuck his head in the door, and he was like, "Oh, what are y'all doing?" It was just me and Colin, just sitting in there, and we didn't know what we were doing. And he goes, "Hey, if you ever need somebody to throw down some bass stuff, y'all let me know or whatever." And then, a couple months later, it just kind of worked out, and AB hit me up, and we started playing, and we started writing these songs, and then we got that we started playing shows, and the rest is just kind of history. But we had our first show. It was Black Friday last year. Was our first official show that we actually promoted, but the one right before that was I think November 5th, which was at Division, actually, playing with the Skull, which that was pretty cool. So because we know Henry, so he hooked us up with that one.
The Skull is former members of the band Trouble. Only Wagner has passed on. So
so we had issues. It's funny, you guys talking about our name and stuff. We did it because we thought it was going to be I don't know. We just wanted something that was fun and lighthearted, but we could still, play what we wanted to, and weren't fenced in with certain genres and things like that. And we just wanted to play, and it just made us laugh, and we thought it was funny. So we just did it. But it actually, it was a little troubling getting our first shows and things like that, because it is kind of an odd name. So, it worked out though. So now people are like,
tell me,
free sucker. Things. So
do all y'all get high before you do podcasts, or we just a special occasion?
Just mainly me.
I thought that was a normal thing. I thought everyone did that.
Just mainly me.
Yeah, I actually, that's not actually my thing. So, but anyway,
have a shot.
Yeah.
Yeah. We run a respectable podcast around here. God damn it.
Hey, I want to point out in the chats, we got nephew Austin D. He says he picked up Free Sucka. The song Mama is a great jam. I want to say hi to Arkansas. Thank you very much for posting the link. Everybody head over to the Free Sucka YouTube channel and hit subscribe while you're there. And I also want to say hi to Pinky. Hello, Pinky. Thank you for being here. Who else we got? Podsky. Thank you for being here, Podsky. And who else did I see? Puff Muffin. Good to see you. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Keep lighting up those chats.
Hey, Outlaw Video, you have 53 people watching you, Outlaw.
Thank you. That's kick ass. How about that, Free Sucka?
Free Sucka.
Yeah, thanks for being here, Heath, and thanks for inviting your friends that are going to be playing the show with you. Oh, and hello, Belle V. Very cool to see you again. Thank you, Belle V.
Yeah.
Now,
so,
I heard a lovely song over the weekend by our lovely Miss Ariel. Tell us, Ariel, when is that song going to be officially released?
So, DistroKid makes you do 30 days. So hopefully 30 days from now.
They make you wait 30 days?
Yeah, there's a process that they go through, but it'll start posting on like when you submit it to DistroKid, it submits it to all of the YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music. So they go through all the licensing processes for that.
Well, everybody.
So you got a Christmas song coming out at the end of January. Very timely.
Basically, but we really just wanted to get the acoustic one out pretty quick, since I decided to write a Christmas song 7 days before Christmas, or whatever ridiculous amount of time I did, and we just did a raw acoustic recording, and then this coming December in 2024, we're gonna have it a little bit more orchestrated. So don't worry.
Hey, the eggnog hits us in different ways, and we appreciate the way it hits you.
No.
Yeah.
Like eggnog, but oh.
Yeah. There was nothing cute about what I just said, but okay. Back to our guests. All right. So the rest of you polecats, what are y'all up to? Hey, Rick, how are you?
Good, Dave. How you been?
Ooh, I love that. Same old. What you been up to?
Same shit, different day.
Rick's
I'm in a new band every 3 weeks, apparently.
Yeah.
Other than that, just keeping myself busy, man. Been doing good with work, raising a couple of kids, and trying to still play as much music as time will allow. But we got Crush Point this weekend. Heat's a pretty big fan of us. Like I said, we were jamming across the hall there, so we had a beer or two. I've been listening to those guys since, they literally started the band. Kind of all worked out. It's real cool. It's fun music, man. It's a good party. It's different than metal shows in that we used to do. So it's kind of a thing. Crush Point's just finished up a little studio session. We're putting some music out and whatnot, and they asked us if we wanted to come hang out. It'll be yes every time. I'll come party with those guys. It's good people. Fun night.
5 p.m. Got all my friends. No stress. Goddamn, 2 holes. We're going down.
Very good.
How
was this year been treating? Yeah, Andy, how you been?
Good, man. Actually, me and Rick's been in a band together. Surprise. Yeah. Kill for Mother was our metal band. And
I remember Kill for Mother.
Yeah, we've done some shows you put together. But now here we are rocking with the Freeze SUCKA, and it's awesome.
It's all. How did you get involved with Freeze SUCKA, Andy Boyd?
Literally, they were rehearsing across the hall, and we finished, and I was like, "Who's our new neighbor over here?" And I popped in. I was like, "What are you guys doing?" I was like, "I want to jam. What's going on in here? I want to check it out." And like he said, I called him. Like a couple months.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, "You guys still want to jam?" And we came in there, and I started laying in the fat bass lines. The loud shit that makes your chest rumble. I think the rest was history after that. With Colin rocking the drums, and he's writing these songs like crazy. So it's been a lot of fun.
Andy, what did you say you played?
I play bass.
Bass.
The thunder.
Lisa, how is all this hedonistic debauchery treating you?
Oh, well, you guys don't know me, so I should really be asking you that question.
Yeah, but see, you're on our show, so open up.
Oh, well, no, it's fine. This is like vanilla. This is
you guys are
okay.
I have an entire bottle of 4 Roses in front of me. You guys are asking me how I'm handling it. Are you kidding? No, it's good.
All right, fascinating. Carson, how are you doing this evening?
What up? What up? I'm doing well.
That ain't Carson.
You are now.
Yeah, doing well, man. Just getting through it. Ready to rock.
So you guys got to give us a little insight. Which one of these bands are you with, Carson and Lisa?
Lisa and I are
2,
in
3.
Darstar.
Yeah, we're in Darstar.
So Lisa is our front woman and guitarist, and I as well play guitar for Darstar.
Yeah.
I envy you, Lisa. I wish I could play and sing at the same time. It's my biggest wish on here.
Hey, all you need to know how to do is play power chords, and you can do both. I promise. It's doable. Yeah. So yeah, Carson and I are just one half of Darstar. The other 2 guys, Josh and Tony, are busy. I don't know, probably raising children. So I don't know.
I'm looking for your YouTube channel.
Can you describe your sound?
Our sound, it's I would say it's post Breeders.
Okay, very cool.
Yeah, because we're not a punk band, we're not a metal band, we're not a pop band, we're not any of the things. But I would say that the one group that we get compared to probably more often than anything else is probably the Breeders. So I say post Breeders because we definitely have a 90s sound, and then people keep saying Breeders, so that's what I'm going to go with.
I always hate when people, like, you sound just like this band. I'm like, yeah, that's not what I was going for, but all right, I'll take it. At least I know you're interested since you know that band, so whatever.
Yeah, we've gotten all kinds of stuff, like Sonic Youth mixed with Smashing Pumpkins. We've gotten the Breeders. We've gotten Bikini Kill. We've gotten L7. Like, we've gotten all of that stuff, which is probably not wrong. It's just we're not any one of those things on its own.
Yeah.
We're just,
Like,
we're just
that's
us.
Yeah, that's how the 90s sound was, It's just everything all meshed together. That's kind of cool thing we're doing too in Free SUCKA. The songs are so different from song to song, It's just, you can't really compare it to anything because the music is so different, and that's cool.
And that's what Carson actually just said at practice on Sunday. He was like, no 2 of our songs are even similar. So you can't really say what any of them are because no 2 are alike.
I love that. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Arkansas just shared y'all's YouTube in the chats. So everybody go like, subscribe, and follow.
I hope it's the right.
Yeah, they have,
the one that I'm coming up
have like
with.
a real video. You guys
We
have like a really
Animals
good
mistaken
video.
for monsters.
Oh yeah, so we have a couple of, we have our old YouTube channel from a billion years ago that no one has the password or log into, and then we have a newer one that has a couple of things on it, like our most recent music video. But yeah, you just
What is the channel, Lisa?
The current one?
Yes.
Click, 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 click.
Oh, it's okay. Yeah.
I don't even know.
Well, I came up with Animals Mistaken for Monsters. I assume that's an old one or belongs to someone else.
Okay, so that is this dude named Larry Hill, who he is a photographer who kind of runs around Denton all the time doing show photog. That's
Very
his
cool.
channel. Our new channel is called, what did I call it? I think it's just I do that to you guys. It's just Darstar Sounds TX, all one word. So I will copy and then I will paste there. I don't know how this works, but yeah.
This is exactly how it works. Don't worry about it. We're just all having a good
Yay!
time together and sharing your shit. So it's all good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's more important to me to get to your YouTube channel and be able to share your music with our audience than anything else, really. It's all about connecting the artist with your audience.
Sweet. Well, we can also be found on Instagram at Darstar Sounds, which is probably where we're going to be the most active as well. So,
how about what's the name of the new song that you put the video out for?
it's called Pony Girl. It's also on Spotify and all the other places. Yeah.
Which is far more important, everyone. Go to all your favorite MP3 purchasing resource and buy the songs there. That's way better.
We actually released 2 songs. It was like a double single. So we did Pony Girl and one called Love Vacation, which is one word spelled LUVVVACTAL. I don't know. You'll figure it out.
Lisa, how often do you get to play with other female leads?
Oh, never. Like they're not. They don't happen very often. No, it's a very male-dominated industry, so there's not a whole lot of chicks out there that we get to play with. So we played with Esther Shank, which is a duo, and they have a female lead. And then there's X Regrets that has a female lead. Carson, can you think of anyone else? Because I can't.
We've had X Regrets on and have one of their songs. So
yeah, so we've played with them a couple times, but I don't recently.
Hen and the Cox.
We haven't played with them.
We were supposed to play with them last month, but I think they had to cancel for.
Yeah, super entertaining.
Yeah. Said Hen and the Cox.
Yeah, Hen and the Cox.
Okay.
Yep. We played a show with them at SUCKA.
We promoted one of their shows, and we had a good time saying their name.
They're good. They're a good band.
I just get excited when there's another female lead. Because it's hard. Like, I don't know what you do besides being lead and playing guitar. I don't know if you like market or do Facebook stuff, or wrangle your crew together. But
yes, I do all of the things.
Yeah.
And I have a normal job, and I have a kid and a husband. So yeah, it's a lot of work, but I wouldn't do it if I didn't like it.
Right. So. It's a lot of fun. It's just nice to have female support. Sorry, dudes. I love you guys. I love all of y'all. It's just nice.
Yeah.
Now, what goes into writing a song?
Lyrics. That's what goes into it.
For me, it's mostly just being mad about something.
Yes.
I don't know.
You seem like an angry person, so I understand.
I am a Virgo. We keep it all inside. Therefore, we are just wonderful songwriters. Right?
till you have an opportunity to shout it out. And speaking of that, can we go ahead and play your song, Pony Girl?
Yeah, please do.
All right, let me pull it right up here. And while I'm pulling it up, I want to say hi to Tanel, Suzanne in the chats. Want to say hi to Hot Shot, and then also Hot Shot, Hot Spot. I always say Hot Shot, Hot Spot. And Lady Luck, thank you for being here tonight. We hope that you'll come back every week and party with us. Okay, so I have this video pulled up. I don't think it's on your YouTube channel, but we're going to go ahead and play it here. Let me get it.
Yeah, I felt like the nunchucks should have had a bigger part in the video.
Yeah, real quick.
Dead air.
Outlaws muted. Outlaws muted.
All right. Okay. Potsky is in our chats, and he's in the Philippines. We have an international audience here, y'all. Yeah, and he says Carson looks like he's Filipino.
Well, not quite. I'm Cantonese and Taiwanese, so it's just for the air.
Well, that's why I brought it up, just to kind of get it out there and figure it out. So what'd you say, Taiwanese?
Taiwanese and Cantonese.
How about that?
It's a sexy combination.
I can see.
Carson has cute feet.
Is that the foot base?
I noticed you weren't playing with a pick.
Oh, that's because I dropped it in the process, and we just didn't really care about continuity.
Fuck it.
Yeah.
For that reason there. So someone like me would go, hey, she's not playing with a pick.
No, I'm not that good.
All right, Iron Mang is in the chats. I want to give a shout out to Iron Mang Black Sabbath tribute for helping me put together the first Blow Your Brains Out show coming up March the 2nd, featuring Ariel's band here, Against All Odds, David's band here, DANK, and then Vane, Iron Mang. And if y'all haven't heard, there's have y'all heard of
Here for Now?
Thank you. Here for Now. Here for Now is a young up and coming band with a female bass player singer.
Yeah.
So anyway,
and vocals.
Thank you, Iron Mang, for helping me put that together.
Where is he tonight? What's old Iron Man dude doing tonight? He should be on the show. He's a funny feller.
All right. Well, I'll send you the link, Heath.
Damn. Full house. All right. All right. So we've got 10 people here and nobody's talking. One of you fucking say something.
What should we talk about?
Okay, so
Okay.
let me. I actually have
What
a
do you
question.
feel like talking about? God damn it!
I have a
New Year's
question.
resolutions.
I have a question.
Lisa is ready. Go, Lisa.
All right. Yes, Lisa.
I want to
Go for
know
it.
what everyone's opinion is on backlining.
You know, I keep asking if I could play someone else's kid or if other people could play mine, and they always turn me down.
Okay.
I'm like,
Is that really how
So
that
real-
works?
this is a lot.
Real quick, my husband doesn't know much about
This is not what
music and
happened.
show setups. Can somebody on the panel explain what that is?
Use another.
So backlining is basically when you have to use another band's gear at the same show to play your own set. And a lot of times they do it out of convenience for just the rotation of the bands or because the sound guy is lazy. But yeah, it's
Quick
just using
set
other
change.
people. It's quick set changes instead of having to reset up and re-mic and re-sound check every single band in the process of a show.
It always seems it always seems like bass players are pretty much fine with it because everybody basically has the same kit. I mean, most of the
we all
time.
have a
Most of the time,
Ampeg made that one amp like 40
it's
years
it's
ago.
the same one.
Yeah.
So like
they,
drums,
You know,
like
they
drums
always
is hard.
it's always drummers are like, oh no, I tune my stuff, just so I can't do that. And I'm like,
you're right.
Well, it seems like they
Just
always
tune your
want the
drums like a
drummer to
normal drum
backline.
kit, and it'll be fine.
Yeah. Well, and the funny thing is with the drummer's kit, it's like not that anybody's equipment isn't expensive, but the drummer's kit, like that's theirs, and you don't know if somebody's going to treat it like yours. You don't know if they're going to bang it too hard. You don't even know if your drums are on the last leg, if it's the cymbals cracked or whatever the case may be. But that stuff to replace, it's expensive, and a lot of the times it's on you to replace that. Like if my mic or my guitar or my whatever goes down, I have to replace it. That's my shit. Like, and I don't want people to be. I don't want my own bandmates to touch my mic. I'm like, you guys gross. Don't touch it.
Well, Rick and Colin both have the loudest snares in the world.
It's true.
Yeah, like that's like the whole thing. Like usually it's just like bring your cymbals, bring your snare. Play the other kit.
Yeah.
I remember we backlined a show with we backlined a show once with the Murder Junkies, and the Murder Junkies used our drums, but the drummer of the Murder Junkies plays naked, so our drummer had to burn the seat.
Was he a germaphobe? I mean, you just wipe it off.
Dethroned the throne.
Yeah.
You think that's like the worst thing that happened? That drum stool.
Yeah, he's got a point.
You don't want.
I mean, now it's a stool, so.
Hours and hours and hours of.
I'll just say this. Don't let Bam Margera's band borrow your equipment. It doesn't work out good.
I feel like
that actually sounds like common sense.
That really happened.
Well, backlining doesn't really work out that well anyway. Like Ariel was saying, people don't want, I mean, you almost have to have a house drum kit for backlining to work.
Yep.
I usually offer mine, but they don't want to play it.
Well, do you have a stool?
No.
Yeah, yes.
Actually, it's pretty comfy.
You have a nice.
Like,
your set is nice.
Thick foam. I mean, it's like a pillow, man.
Yeah, it's nice.
Man, I got a mahogany Tama kit. It's pretty simple to mic up. Stays in tune. I don't know. And trust me, you ain't gonna hit it harder than I do. So good luck.
Well, that's very cool of you, man. You got a great attitude about your drums.
He's not joking. Unless Rick bars the set.
Yeah, I mean, that'd be the only person I'd worry about, but I'm not really worried about Rick. He's a good drummer.
They both hit hard, man.
Nah, it's always been not a preference of mine to try and share a backline drum kit. I just think it's too much of a sound thing. You go through a lot of trouble as a drummer and a lot of work to get your kit to sound good. And like Colin was saying, his sounds good. And I do the same thing. I loan my kit out to other bands I play guitar in, to other drummers if they want to use it, pieces, parts, whatever. I don't care about the use, but personally, I'd rather play with my own stuff just simply because it sounds the way I'm used to. It's a matter of expression. If you're going to spend thousands of hours playing, you want to sound like your culmination of what you put together. And I think it does affect the sound of the band quite a bit, not just a playing style in general, but if you put me behind a drum set made for jazz, it's going to sound like a whole mess, So that's kind of why I was always against it. It wasn't like really ever a matter of, they don't ever have a good enough drum set or why don't we do it? I just think it's like, I mean, it's not.
But you were in jazz band. You should adjust.
Yeah, I was about to say, just for Kill for Mother, he's playing with a jazz kit.
It was called an analogy.
What band was playing with a jazz kit that played with Kill for Mother? Exactly. Yeah.
All right, let's split hairs. Let's do
it. I guess you might have a point. I only play a single rack. I guess you'd call that a jazz kit.
Yeah.
Well, on the jazz
single rack, single floor. It's pretty basic and boring.
Oh, Carson, what you got to say?
You're on spot.
Well, so
man.
for me,
I plays bass with his toes.
Want to see my feet? Yeah, and I like playing on my own rig. I mean, just like the other guy said, we have our sounds dialed in. One time in my other band, I play on an orange rig. I've got my pedals and everything, like a channel switcher on my rig. But we played a show. We had backline. I had to play on a really shitty crates with no pedals, no nothing, and I couldn't change my channels. So I had to play on distortion the whole entire time. It was fucking horrible. So yeah, I prefer to play my own rig, no doubt.
Yep. I mean, it makes sense because if you're like us and you practice every week with the same gear and the same people, when you go play a show, it's kind of what you know, and you can't act like all gear is the same because it isn't. And so, everybody's got their preferences and their what they're trying to go for sound wise. And, we're pretty dialed into what we do. And so when people start bringing up backlining, it's like, so.
Yeah, it's just a matter of get your shit on the stage, right?
Yeah, it is.
Yes.
Get your beer set up, your shot set up before it's time to set your equipment up, or have someone get your beers and shots set up for you. When it's time for you to get your shit on stage, get it up there.
Yep.
I got a question. How do y'all feel when other bands show up on your showtime and start loading their stuff onto
That's
stage?
what I'm saying.
That's never happened.
Yeah, I mean.
Ariel, you seem to have an opinion about that. What happened?
Yeah, you kick them the fuck off stage is what you do.
It just threw off the whole vibe. It just throws I'm sorry. It just throws a spoke in my wheel. It's annoying, and I find it disrespectful, and I almost lose all respect, and I don't even want to stay for your set when you do that shit. I try to stay the full night, listen to everybody's set, and most of the time, I have to drive an hour plus to get to show, and spend an hour plus at home, and then so when that happens and then it makes us start late, then I don't even give a shit if we run into the next person's set because somebody ruined mine just now. So I'm playing my time. I don't know. It makes me mad. It's just
Andy, how long does it take you to get your set up on the stage?
Well, I was just that's the boat anchor that stays up there. I was just thinking about JT. I was like, I don't think anyone's tried to come up on our stage.
Wonder why.
Yeah, we
wouldn't have worked out. Yeah. But now with SUCKA, I mean, it's totally different.
Yeah, nobody really gives us anything. And kind of back to what everybody was talking about, especially Lisa brought up the fact that we all have every song sounds different. It does come down to the equipment that you're using and things like that. I mean, to save time, I don't mind playing through somebody else's stuff, but it's not going to sound exactly like you want it to. I mean, you could do it, but I don't know. I mean, I've got songs that have like a country sound. I've got songs that sound like, sound surfy. I've got all that stuff. And, there's just certain things. I mean, I don't even get the right sound out of some of this. I use 2 different amps, and so, I mean, you're not going to get the same sound. But I mean, if you're playing with you got the space spiral. I'm playing through a blues amp and through a freaking orange amp, and I split them so that I can get different stuff going on at the same time. So, I mean, if back in my old band, I had, one button, distortion, not distortion. And that was, that was it. So in that case, who cares? Right. But in this, it's a little bit different. You're trying to get different feels and things like that. And, Lisa's band, if I was playing through the same, I mean, me and Carson's rig is pretty close at times, but you know, you're not going to get the same sound. If you're trying to get a certain feel, a certain warmth, a certain whatever, it's just not going to be the same. So I don't know. I'll do it, especially if I'm, you know, lucky enough to, you know, be opening for a great band or whatever. I don't have a problem shaving my time and using their stuff, but it's not going to get, you know, it's not going to be my sound, but that's okay. So there you go. There's my 2 cents on that.
Like, what's the intended sound for Free Sucka?
Nice.
The intended sound for Free Sucka. So,
let's explain this.
So yeah, Rick's been to some of our practices, and I think you walked up one time after we played. You were sitting behind the stage, and you walked up, and you're like, I don't even know what to say y'all sound like, you know. And I was like, well, so what it started out as
what my brother say?
Yeah, he said we were if Pulp Fiction was a band, that's what we were.
Yeah, Quentin Tarantino.
That's kind of awesome, though.
That's fucking awesome, actually.
Awesome.
Yeah. So we started this thing, and you know, I wanted to be able to play whatever. I didn't, you know, if I played a country song, I didn't want somebody to walk up and go, you know, what the hell are y'all doing? I didn't want to play, you know, if I want to put hip hop behind a country beat, I didn't want anybody to come up and go, well, that's weird. You know, initially what ended up happening is that, you know, our first 2-3 shows that we played, you just have a crowd of people just staring at you, like not really understanding how to react to what you're playing, because one song might sound like a country clad ZZ Top song, and then the next song sounds like a rappy whatever, I don't even know, but you start mixing this stuff together, and now it's kind of created its own thing. And you know, I just want it to be where if I play anything, you know, any kind of genre, I want to try to mix it together so that it sounds like it's the same band. Like definitely that definitely has a Free Sucka sound, but it's not labeled as a certain style, you know. I don't want to be pigeonholed into, you know, I don't want us to be pigeonholed into playing, you know, all metal bands or all rock bands or all country bands. Like, how can I make it where we can take all this stuff and collectively make it a unique sound? You know, what's the funny thing is none of it's very unique. The uniqueness comes of the fact that it's blended together. You know, there's no super original idea in any of this. It's just the fact that I mixed it all together, you know, and I try to make something that collectively a broader audience will like, and things that I think that we like to play that are fun, you know. I don't
Crowd's
know.
having a lot of fun. Yeah.
Yeah.
We just and yeah, I mean,
can I make a heavy band that actually makes people dance? Like, that's a weird thing in itself. Not mosh, but actually start dancing. Like AB, we were playing a show at Magnolia a couple months ago or whatever. We were sitting there, and I looked over at Andy, and I think I might have had to kick him in the leg or something, because he kind of zoned out and he wasn't even playing what he was supposed to be playing. And he looked at me, he was like, dude, sorry, I kind of zoned out. He was like, I'm not used to seeing people dance whenever I'm playing. I was like, yeah, it's kind of weird. I was like, but that's what we want, right? I mean, we want people to have fun. You know,
Tom Petty concert.
It's you know, exactly. I mean, there's really no sound. I mean, to say what sound we have, it's really, the sound is to not really have a sound. I want it to be gritty. I want it to be edgy. I want it to have a Southern flavor to it. But other than that, I really don't want there to be a fence around any of it. You know,
that's the best
part. So you're looking for music that you can like rob a coffee shop to.
Yeah, whatever you want to do. Yeah, that. And then you can, and then as you're running away, you can freaking dance to your car. You know, whatever. It's like, I don't know. It's hard to explain, but I don't know. And that's why I really like, you know, putting these shows together and getting bands like Crush Point and Darstar and all them, because, you know, I do want those bands that can cross those boundaries and things and mix things together where, you know, each set's going to be totally different. Give the crowd something different. You know what I mean? I you know, you don't want to hear the same thing for 4 hours necessarily, you know. And I think that that's fun to take all these bands, you know. So,
is your audience as diverse as your sound?
You know,
it's all the
initially, I
people
mean,
that grew up in the 90s, right?
yeah, we're starting to, yeah, we do have a 90s sound just like everybody else here. I mean, we do have that going on, but you know, I mean, initially, obviously, when you first start a band, you're going to be supported by your friends, you know, and our friends are in that age you know, that age demographic. So that is who's going to be there. But we're starting to get some younger, you know, but then we also have some people older than us that come out too, you know. So, you know, hopefully, you know, after we start getting some of these songs released here this next year, we've got a lot of stuff, you know, sitting there recorded that we're going to release next year. And hopefully when we get this stuff released, we start to spread that audience a little bit. But, you know, initially you're always going to be supported by your friend. So
is there an ETA for these releases?
So we're hoping to have we've got Colin, 12 songs that are pretty close, something like that. We're getting, I mean,
7.
Okay, well, that are really close. Yeah. So we're gonna have so in the next 2 months we should be able to have we're gonna have a single, then we'll probably have another one after that. The plan is to probably have a 5-song come out mid-year, something like that, and then maybe another one early in the following year, unless we do a full length. We haven't totally mapped it out yet exactly how we want to do it, but we do have plenty of songs. It's funny because the thing is as you start recording songs, especially when you're a new band, you start, you know, we're writing all these songs. Some of the ones that we started out with, we may not want to use. So, you know, you go through the process of recording these songs and then you come up with some better ideas and things like that. And it's just trying to figure out what you actually want to do, you know. So
have you already figured out which ones will get a music video?
No, but that's another thing with all of these songs. I mean, I would love to do it. I would love to do a music video for any one of these songs because I just think a lot of them are stories in themselves, so you really don't have to think about what the concept is. It's straight up it's just a story anyway. So I think that would be really fun to do, you know, grab a lot of friends together and just do these videos and things. I just think that they would just come together really quickly and real easy. I'm not sure. I think our first song is going to be a song called Melatonin Starship, which is probably going to be our first release. And that's the one that we have that sounds the most surfy. If we have one that sounds like that, I guess that's the one. So
surfy or surfy?
Surfy, SURFY. If you want to say like, I mean,
Melatonin
I guess that's
Starship.
Melatonin Starship is the name of that song. But that's the best way I would describe that song. But that's probably gonna be the one that we re-release first, and we should do that early in 24. So that's the plan anyway. I think, right, Colin? Pretty close. So
should be it.
But
hey, Andy, if you were to direct a music video, how would it pan out?
Questionable.
Is he even still on here? I don't even see. Oh yeah.
We lost him. He is now back.
But he is sideways.
So there's your answer. Ask the question again, though, Dave.
Right. It would end up all kinds of sideways and shit.
You are on here, by the way. Andy, you are on here, if you didn't know. Because it looks like you're trying to connect. Oh.
No. That's like that song, Two Holes. Shit went sideways.
All right, there he goes.
There he goes. Oh,
hey, Dave Jarvis, would you like to hear some free sucker music?
Heck yeah.
Bring it.
All right. Going over to the Freeze SUCKA YouTube channel right here. You can see the link in the chats. When you get there, be sure and do what I'm about to do. Oh, I'm already subscribed. So hit subscribe and subscribe all. And here's the song, Two Holes.
Come on. Oh, yeah. Come on now. In the evening, and I got all my friends coming out. Got no worries and I got no stress. Got a call from a friend, said he was on his way. Could I, hey, come and pick me up? I got 2 gallons of high-dollar gasoline, 2 cases of my favorite beers, 2 smokes, a nice chest of light bait, 2 holes in the bottom, and we're going down. I should be a river. I said, goddamn, 2 holes in the bottom, and we're going down. Took my eyes out for a minute. Yeah, it was just for a little minute. Then the shit went sideways. Yeah, it went sideways. I was sensitive to the edge, hanging for my life, cause that shit went sideways. I got 2 gallons of high-dollar gasoline, 2 cases of my favorite beers, 2 smokes, a nice chest of light bait, 2 holes in the bottom, and we're going down. I should be around the fire, yeah. I should be around the fire. I said, goddamn, 2 holes in the bottom, and we're going down. 2 holes in the bottom, and we're going down. I got 2 gallons of high-dollar gasoline, 2 cases of my favorite beers, 2 smokes, a nice chest of light bait, 2 holes in the bottom, and we're going down. I should be around the fire, yeah. I should be around the fire. I said, goddamn, 2 holes in the bottom, and we're going down. 2 holes in the bottom, and we're going down. Yeah. Come on now. 2 holes in the bottom, and we're going down.
Yeah.
So-
Yeah.
Nice.
What are your favorite beers that you mentioned?
So I like Mosaic. It's my favorite one to drink.
Go to.
You know, yeah, it's strong, but you know, but no, whenever, so it's funny. So we did that song, and that's the very first one that we had lyrics to, and or vocals for, whatever, and it's just like literally. So I have a place out at Possum Kingdom, and I was going to pick up my friend across the lake, and it was in the middle of the night. And it was like, oh, that's some song about nasty shit or whatever. No, that has nothing to do with that. Like, literally, we were going over there, and I wanted to be hanging out, but I had to leave in the middle of the night to go across the lake. And so our house, you have to get there by boat. And so I was going across in the middle of the night, and got lost exactly as to where I was at, you know, and hit a stump, and I thought I thought we were sinking. And so, you know, and so like literally the list that I'm singing in that song is literally a list of what was in my boat whenever I thought that we were sinking.
That's awesome.
So, like, that's a true story song. And everybody's like, oh, what are you talking about? Oh, yeah. I was like, no, there was this stump that stuck up, and it was like,
we know what 2 holes you're talking about.
But yeah, I don't know. I just thought it was funny. And so me and Connor were like, let's just make a song about whatever. And we did it. And and then and that was our first one that we did. I was like, oh, we have a song now, and so we started doing it, and that's the first one that we put on there, and
well, the
now we've got
it.
Well, we were starting to go, so we've got so many more songs now. It's just going forward or whatever. I don't know. It's just a blank. There's just a lot of direction to go because I don't want to be pigeonholed into going into one spot. So, but that's what we really like about all this, So, but I'm glad
that was cool.
that
song reminded me of like some Black Belt Jones shit, man, back in the day, man.
Damn, Black Belt Jones.
It reminded me of like if Helmet and then Rob Zombie got together. Like that's what I was hearing.
So you guys asked a question which I was curious about myself, but Andy had lost connection and he was sideways and all that kind of stuff. But you asked Andy if you were to direct a video, what would it be like?
If Heath was to direct a video?
No, you. If you did one of our videos, what would it be like?
It'd be crazy. It'd be just like our songs. Yeah, all over the place.
It'd be dope. That's what he's trying to say.
It'd be dope.
Mm-hmm.
Dope as fuck.
Hey, Ariel, do you direct Against All Odds videos?
I absolutely would if we did them. Because ain't nobody else gonna do them.
There's a Crush Point video too, right? Y'all have 2 videos, right? Rick?
Yeah. We got a new one we just put out not too long ago.
Thank you, Rick. Thank you, Heath.
It's called Heartache is the name of the song.
Well, Ricky's gonna find it for us.
Give it my best shot. Crush Point's a pretty common. So here we go. I found it. I see your logo. Heartache, is that it?
Yeah.
The Crush Pointers.
Right. It's a good thing the 90s are coming back around because that's how.
Yeah, it's all great. Yeah. It's great for all of us.
Have y'all considered? Have y'all considered? I'm sure. Never mind. I won't do it.
Oh, stick twirls.
Oh boy.
The look you give me, I've seen it before. No trust then, now I'm not so sure. Well, I've seen your heart break. We all knew it was fake. You had a heart of stone until we hear you.
There's Rick.
You see how I'm starting to change. You're not the one to blame. I get my wings to fly. I never said goodbye. The look you give me, I've seen it before. No trust then, and now I'm not so sure. When I followed you in Liverpool, I never knew you would be so cruel. I should have seen you turn the tide. I should have known you would lie. I should have said goodbye as soon as you lied. I should have said. You feel my heart break, you feel my heart break, you feel my heart break. I see your heartache, I see your heartache, I see your heartache. You feel my heart break, you feel my heart break, you feel my heart break. I see your heartache.
No backlining here.
I've seen it before.
There's a lot of Rick on this video too.
Yeah, I was just noticing that myself.
When you follow me down the street, I should have
like
left
a video.
I should have left you sick.
Drums sound like a Kill Mother song.
Funny you should say that.
I should have said.
Fucking heavy, bro.
Feel my heartbreak. I see your heartache. I see your heartache. I see your heartache. You feel my heartbreak. You feel my heartbreak. You feel my heartbreak. I see your heartache.
Cut you out.
Crush Point, fun
Yes,
fact, they're a drinking club. They're not a band, they're a drinking club.
That is a really
Budweiser.
excellent song for a skate video, I'm just going to say. I'm serious. That's a really good skate video song.
And tip of the hat to Rick, man. Killer fucking drums, bro.
Yeah.
I mean,
Thanks, guys.
God, that is good shit.
Yeah, it's funny. Andy's calling me on that because I guess he would be the only person in the room that.
That was me. I'm the one that said it sounded like a Kill for Mother song.
So it's funny because Kill for Mother split up, and we're over here writing new Crush Point songs. Well, yeah, I mean, I did have a couple of fun drum parts in that band that I might have moved. It's kind of jamming out in the rehearsal space, and then ended up taking on a life of its own. And I was like, you know what? Screw it.
Hey, it's your beat. It's your thing.
Right. Yeah,
Bring it with you. It's
rip
fine.
myself off.
Yeah.
But no,
Hey,
that's
hey,
actually
Rick.
probably, man, that's got to be about the heaviest song I think that Crush Point's probably put out. More of our
Hey,
stuff.
Rick.
Yeah.
Rick, I was wondering what happened with David. With the old Pens.
Dave left the band a couple years ago now, about 2.5 years ago. He had just got caught up with some health things in his personal life, and him and his wife, and he just wasn't really into it anymore. It was very respectful. We're still cool with him. In fact, he's still our luthier. He still does all of our guitars for pretty much every project I'm in. We see him quite regularly, but yeah, he doesn't perform with us anymore. Hasn't for a while.
Is he okay?
Yeah, no, he's fine. He's actually doing better than he was before. He just left the band thing go to the wayside for him.
Okay, cool.
No,
'Cause I like him. He's a good dude.
Yeah, he was. Sorry.
He's awesome at setting up guitars too.
Yeah. Is he still doing yours too, Andy?
Sometimes, yeah.
Yeah. Get the rest of these guys on board.
Yeah, he's good.
But
A
no,
band,
that
a
band
band is a hard
is-
thing to be in, man. Yep.
Yeah, bands are very hard. Like it's a lot of work.
Lisa's ready to make you a video for your song there, Rick.
Hey, bring it.
There's a badass skateboard park in Alvarado if nobody knew about that. It's got it's got 2 large ramps, another 2-sided ramp, and I mean it's a killer fucking skate park.
We could do a CKY 2K23.
Yeah.
Set it up. We're there.
All right, she's already got ideas.
I did get my kid a camcorder for Christmas this year, so we could just hire her to do it for free.
Just gotta get her a talk
That's not a
point
bad
now.
idea.
How long has Crush Point been together now?
Since 1999.
Oh fuck.
So I've been in the band for I think 12 or 13 years now. The original members that are still in the band are the singer and the guitar player, Jeremy and Bird. Man, I think I met Crush Point when I was 19 years old. Like we had just started off. I was in a band with Dave called Grain. We were just out of high school whenever we ran into those guys. Turned out the guitar player lived down the road. They've been like family ever since. And, opportunity came up. They didn't have a drummer, and it was a fun time because I had done nothing but metal drums at that point, and they let me join the band only under the condition that they could take away half my drum set. So they would only let me have a 4-piece for the longest time. And it actually worked out great for my playing, though. Had to learn how to use the instrument to voice things a completely different way than I had ever thought about before.
Yep.
And so, you know, I can't say it was a bad thing overall. It made me a much better drummer, you know, on the whole.
Yes.
But other than that, man, I've had crush point practice on Monday and Tuesday every week for I don't know how long, and I don't know what happens if it stops. We're lucky we do half a dozen shows a year anymore. And most of the time we get invited. I mean, the hell, for the band's 24th birthday party, we invited everybody to just come to the jam room and drink with us. We just had practice.
That's what I'm saying. They're a drinking club. They're not.
Yeah, I mean, like you've
Arkansas,
heard
who is our moderator in the chat, she wants to know who's going to skate for the video.
Nose goes.
Lisa, how about that? Lisa's going to skate.
With the caveat, I'm not good at it. I'm just volunteering because it could be hilarious.
I haven't been on a skateboard in 25 years. It's not going to end well.
Well, there's always kids there skating, so maybe you could use their services.
Mm-hmm. We need at least one rollerblader, though.
I've got blades.
That's Ariel. She'll rollerblade for you.
I do. I even bought my husband rollerblades so he could skate with me.
There you go.
I'm not good at it, but it's fun.
Well, maybe that's the point of the video, is that you get a lot of people who are skating and are terrible. You know?
Oh yeah.
My heart break.
We showcase how horrible we are.
The wipeout video.
Yeah.
A bunch of old ass people on skates.
Yeah, bringing back the rollerblades.
I'm not
old.
Maybe Arkansas can skate.
Yeah.
Richard is okay with this. He says, yeah. All right, I have a question about Crush Point. Is the band name related to a point in a piece of machinery where you can get your hand or limb crushed?
Yeah, basically anything.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, because I work in manufacturing, and so I see all the warnings for all the things, and I'm like, I've seen a crush point before. Yeah. I know this thing.
That's because they put their stickers on everything.
No, they do. I think, yeah.
Man, so I don't know. I don't even remember the name of the service. I generally don't have anything to do with this, but Jeremy and Bird in this band, they get on this website and they'll just get a sticker idea. I have thousands of Crush Point stickers if anybody wants one. They get a sticker made for like 19 cents or something.
My guitar wants one.
They keep putting them on stuff of mine, my parents, my friends' cars. They'll just show up there. We don't know where they come from.
Yeah, when we cleaned out, you know, whenever we were getting our bigger room or whatever, when we went back to our old room, when we left there, we hadn't even been in there very long. And I left when I was pulling my amp out to get it across the hallway. There was just a giant stack of Crush Point stickers just there. Like, I don't even know how they got in there. There's just a big pile of Crush Point stickers.
Yeah, they're in every bar in DFW.
Yeah, they're on everything. But
yeah, I think I can't remember.
I think I've got 3 different Crush Point stickers in this room. I think. I don't know. But anyway.
Arkansas wants a sticker. We were talking to the band Vane last night over here with Johnny TV. Where is Johnny? There's Johnny right there. Johnny TV's out in LA. So we were talking to the band Vane on his show last night, and Vane has stickers for sale. Do you guys have merchandise for sale on your website or Bandcamp?
You know, so I don't know. We might have some stuff on Bandcamp. I don't run that piece of this for that group, unfortunately. I don't think we have anything online set up, seeing as how we don't really play all that often. But I do know we will have everything at the show on Saturday. Our stickers are free. Our koozies are free. We got half a dozen different types of T-shirts. There's might even be a CD or 2 floating around. We got beer coasters. You name it. Like I said, they're very good merchandisers. Just not so good at advertising.
You guys have pennies?
Yeah, no, we got all kind of that stuff to be at the show Saturday. There's I think we've got a couple.
I think that was
records.
a yes, Carson.
Oh.
I think that was a yes. He asked if you had panties.
No.
You can put a stick. You can put their sticker on a pair though, and it'll be all right.
Right. We'll make one set. Custom order only.
Temporary adhesive.
Yeah, dude. I last time I saw Crush Point, I came over to y'all's practice room and I asked, I think it was Bird, for a copy of something because I haven't heard anything since No Engineer, and Bird told me basically to go fuck myself, which I promptly did. But still, I still have functional CD players in my car and in my house. So, if y'all got any extra copies, I'd love to hear that shit.
That's the only reason why.
Well, I do know that we've got 2 records since No Engineer that are on Spotify, or really any of the platforms you can find. One of them is what's the name? Obviously, we put these out a while ago. It's eluding me right now. I'm drawing a blank, but we got 2 more full-length records up on there. The song we just played is up on there, and there's also going to be quite a bit more coming. We've got 4 or 5 more songs done and recorded already that we're going to go back and do a little touch up on. And I think in late February, we're going to go back in there and do 4 more songs. So we got about a full length we're probably going to put out this next year. Just because, just like always, it's a cool thing though. I mean, the band just keeps getting better. We're working with Russell up out of Nomad Studios now. And he's, it's been cool because we recorded with him a couple of times.
Okay.
But he had never seen the band play live, and then he did, and now he wants us to come back, and we're going to redo some things and kind of get a better picture of it. So we're really looking forward to it coming out. It'll be the best thing we've done so far for sure. Oh, you guys are picking up on the
yeah, fuck the dishes. No bitching in the kitchen. That's Arkansas, our moderator. She wants your band sticker and the signs on your wall.
Well, all you have to do is get drunk and get on Amazon, and you can get these.
That's how it works. She's been there. Arkansas, you're doing a great job in the chats. Thank you very much for taking care of everything, and thank you to everybody having a good time with us, participating in the show through the chats. I really appreciate that.
So talking about merch, so we have some new merch, but on top of that, I was at the Double Wide and I saw Darstar out there playing with the Infamous, and when I was out there, I may have stolen their merch booth idea, so there might be 2 suitcases sitting next to each other.
It's not a new idea. You're fine.
It's not a new idea. It's not. But at the same time, I was like,
look, let me just
no, but you're gonna there's a certain thing about my suitcase that you're gonna want to. You may want to steal my suitcase.
Let me just tell you right now. Make sure that when you pick up your suitcase, that it is shut and zipped.
Yeah. Mine has old school latches on it. Mine's like 70s.
Make sure they work, because I picked up our merch suitcase on more than one occasion, and all of the merch fell out everywhere.
Yes, well, we'll see. We'll put our suitcases next to each other, and so you're not like, oh, he stole our idea.
It's
not a new idea. I know that.
Not to be confused with Heath's other suitcase, the Inspector Gadget, MacGyver super suitcase.
And we have Colin. Yes, that thing has everything in it, though. I carry a briefcase. That's the lifeblood of our band is the briefcase.
Yeah, the secret briefcase.
Always has
the briefcase.
What's not in the briefcase is the real question.
It's cocaine.
It has everything.
Cocaine in
It's like whenever it's like Pulp Fiction. You open it up,
it's just another
a gold
fiction.
light. Yeah, a golden light shines on your face. Like anytime anybody's been there, hey, you got this? Check the briefcase. I guarantee it's in there. There's something in there. I've been to so many shows. It's literally, that thing is a lesson of 20 years of playing shows. Like, if you want it, it's in there. But
hey,
anyway.
Rick, what Tarantino movie do you think that Crush Point could be the soundtrack of?
It's like,
Let's think.
I feel like you have a better idea about this than I do.
Not at all.
You going somewhere?
Not at all.
Tarantino films. I am.
No, I just only watch movies once. The only one I can think of is there's Kill Bill, right?
Mm-hmm.
Django.
Reservoir Dogs.
Reservoir Dogs.
Pulp Fiction.
But I don't know if that fits.
Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
I don't know if I've seen that.
No.
Then he
The
had
hate-
that like
The
Death
Hateful
Proof
Eight.
2, like the Grindhouse stuff.
Oh, Dust Till Dawn.
That's
I'll
a
take
Robert
it.
Rodriguez.
That's a Rodriguez thing.
Dust
That's
Till Dawn.
acceptable, though.
The series.
The series.
The series.
That's acceptable. We'll take Robert Rodriguez.
Well, I guess Tarantino's in that movie, so.
CSI crime scene investigation. Apparently, there is an episode that he was involved with in some way.
Yeah, I heard Tarantino got paid $1 to be in Dust Till Dawn. Supposedly, allegedly.
$1.
Oh, he'd have taken that shit for free to suck on Selma Hayek's butt.
For sure. Absolutely.
What about Machete? Machete is one of my favorites.
Machete. Yeah, Crush Point could totally be the
Yeah, that would
soundtrack
work
to
out. I
Machete.
was just thinking, there's like an overlying theme that keeps coming up in this band. It's like deserts and camping in the middle of nowhere and shit like that. We have a song called New Mexico, so I mean, I don't know what that's.
So Nico, there's your answer.
Close enough.
That works.
Well, let's go ahead and emphasize it. Little blast.
I was gonna say, was that sound effect?
It sounded like a
cartoon back in the day, or
that sounded like a dust fart.
I was thinking Machete.
right. I'm on page now.
All right. So what y'all got going on in 2024?
Who?
You're up, Rick. What you got going on with Crush Point in 2024? We are now looking forward.
Do nothing in 2024.
It was that part I went over where we're going to put out a whole new full length by summer, probably.
So I'm going to repeat myself.
Yeah,
going
he
back
said
into the studio in
24.
February to record 4 more songs. We're going to remix the 4 we've already got done with that and start dropping those probably every 6 weeks or so. We're hoping by like May or June. Probably putting together a release party somewhere here in DFW in the summer. Not quite sure where yet. Haven't gotten to that point. Got to get that other stuff done before we can start talking about that. But other than that, we are going to try and play quite a bit more in 2024 than we have in the past. That is one thing that keeps getting brought up of why are we doing all the other steps if we're not going to do that one kind of thing. So we are going to be trying to play more shows. So if there's anybody out there that's setting anything up or looking for another band to come jam, I mean, we've been around for over 2 decades and we can play for as long as you need us to. We don't know how many songs we have anymore, actually. We tried to sit down and figure it out.
I know they always do the Oldies Fest over at GP Racetrack every September, so there's always
we'll
that.
right in over there, yeah.
24, a year of freeze, sucker.
Yeah.
We're just going to we'll follow Heath's band around. We'll do that instead.
Yeah, we're going to release.
Can we be your forever opener?
Yeah, we're going to try to release as much stuff as we can. Strategically, I guess, try to get it where, I don't know. I haven't released anything in a while, and it's a little bit different than back in the day. So, try to get all that stuff out. I'm excited about it though. Get this new stuff out there, play shows, continue to push our name out there, try to open for some bands. seems like ever since we started, we were always, I'm always looking for bands to play with and things like that. And I just want to get out in front of some other people's crowds so we can spread our name a little bit. Our name is done pretty good, with the, because it is weird. Like I said, we had a hard time at the beginning, but people like to say free sucka. so that's a thing. Yeah, exactly. Like, who are you here to see? Free sucka. Like, that's kind of a thing, which is funny. So, I know it just makes me laugh, and I like it or whatever. I know when I told Carson a long time ago, he laughed at it. That's
the story.
What? Yeah, it's like, what are you talking about?
That's how we decided on it. We all started laughing like that when I go, what? Yup. Because he's coming up with all these crazy names, and he finally said something about free sucking, and we just all died laughing. I go, that's the band name right there. That's it. There's no other choice.
It's Andy.
Yeah.
Hey.
Hi, Andy.
Hey, guys.
With his green hat on.
And he's not sideways.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And he's not sideways.
How did that even happen? I didn't even touch anything, and I'm just sideways.
Yeah, I don't know.
I feel like that every day.
Yeah, exactly. You're like, what happened?
Autocorrect.
Where am I?
What happened?
What is this place?
Yeah, but it should be a good show this weekend. All of us are excited about it. I'm excited to play. It'll be our first show with Darstar. We played with Crush Point before. Obviously, we're good friends with those guys, and I've played with Carson and his other band many times. So this will be our first show actually playing with Darstar, even though we're friends with the guys. So should be good. We're excited about it. Good show set up. So we got a new beer.
Yeah, I'm excited about it too.
We got our free SUCKA Blonde Ale. We got Darstar, Crush Point. It should be. It's their 8th anniversary party. Should be good.
Do you know if it's going to be outside on the outdoor stage, or is it going to be inside Growl?
I talked to Wade about that. He's like, we like to play outside because it's a bigger stage. Gives us more space. Better for the crowd and things like that. But that night it's supposed to be around 10 o'clock, 9 o'clock, something like that. It's going to be in the upper 30s, which nobody wants to hang out there. And we were thinking about rolling with the free sucka theme and just saying, oh, everybody get out there. But we're probably going to put it inside. But we're going to use it as a video opportunity. I want to get as many people in that side spot as we can. And I want to get multiple cameras up. So we're going to use it, to shoot some video stuff. So I want Darstar and Crush Point and us to all have opportunity to use it for some video footage and things like that. So it'll be a good deal. We'll party outside, hang out in the bar, drink free sucka beer, go inside, pack it in there and just
sweat
and just pile
until
it
we bleed.
Right. Until like CNC Music Factory. That's right. I think Darstar's covering that song that night too, so that'll be fun. Just kidding.
How much does a 6-pack?
I mean, I'm not against it.
I'm against it. Play a little CNC. Yeah.
I'd do it.
That would be awesome, by the way. It'd be my favorite part of the night. But anyway. So,
David
but yeah,
Jarvis
it should be
is
fun.
asking how much to take a 6-pack home.
It's a 4-pack, and I'm not sure. They sell them in 4s there, I believe. And I'm
you
not
can buy
sure.
6 if you want, though.
Oh, okay. Well, you can buy
singles in a can.
You can buy 24 if you want.
Damn right you can.
But yeah, so I'm excited about that. I want everybody to take as many home as they want to, So, but yeah, should be a good time. Good time. Oh, by the way, right over you see my finger right here?
We can see it.
Hey, Lisa, you recognize that?
Yes.
Might be able to tell it.
I see it. Yeah.
That's your. That is. It's your Fort Worth Weekly cover.
We have extra copies of that if everybody or you know anybody that wants one. I got a stack.
Well, tell us what happened. Did Darstar win an award?
No, we just ended up on the cover of Fort Worth Weekly somehow.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, oh, it's actually.
Thank you.
Oh, it's right there.
Oh, it's because it's such a kick-ass picture. That's why.
Yeah.
Like, hey, we need something for the cover. Where's that chick? Yeah, put that one on there.
Yeah, basically. I don't really like, I guess because, right. So if you don't already know, we started back in like 2010 and then we broke up for a while. And when I say a while, I mean like 10 years. And
Over a
then,
decade.
yeah. And then we got back together. And then, so I guess Johnny Govea that did that article, I don't know how he decided that he wanted to do the article about us getting back together, but he did. And then his article ended up on the front page of Fort Worth Weekly. And so, yeah, awesome. Yeah, that's.
Well, while we got you on the screen, Lisa, what are the plans for Darstar in 2024?
All right. So we have, we released 2 singles in September of 2023. Okay. So we're going to do 2 more that we start recording in probably January, February with Clint Neosi, who is a Fort Worth native. And actually, no, he's a Minnesota native, but he lives in Fort Worth. And we recorded our last couple singles with him. So we'll do our next couple singles with him, put those out on all the streaming platforms. So, you know, just kind of like dropping the crumbs for people to keep following us, because that's kind of what you do these days. But
it is.
Yeah. So, and then we've got
try to accompany it with a good quality video.
Yes, yeah, that too. So that's what we're doing. Just gonna try to keep writing and recording and making new stuff and playing some shows hither and thither. Right, Carson?
Yeah, absolutely. And yeah, one thing, you know, with kind of our strategy of how we're releasing music is we're signed to Idle Records. And we talked to Irv about how, you know, the music industry is, and, you know, physical media is dead. CDs, no one buys CDs anymore. And it's hard just putting out a full album at a time, because, you know, there's maybe a few songs that might get caught, you know, that might be a hit. But, you know, one of the best strategies that was kind of told to us was, you know, putting out singles, which will give you more hype, you know, as you release these songs throughout the year. It really gives your
2023, man.
Yeah, we have more momentum for the band. So definitely, it's a different time in just the music industry, just with how all the media goes, and you know, just kind of adding on to 2024. You know, looking for playing more shows. I do want to ask everyone that's on this call. Cool. You know, what are their thoughts on the state of local music? You know,
that's a very good question.
I really want to hear what everyone's opinions are.
All right, and then we're going to come back to Idle Records after that. Lisa, we're going to start with you. What's your opinion of the local music scene?
I feel like.
All right, then. Yeah. No, I'm playing. Go ahead.
No, I feel like it's pretty saturated, but there's a lot of really good stuff out there. I think the area that is weak right now are venues. Like, we don't play in Dallas. I live in Dallas, and I don't even play here. Like, we play mostly in Tarrant County because that's where you're going to have good shows and good people and good turnout. And it's the scene is just in a weird spot of just transition, I think. So I'm really interested. There, like, even Fort Worth had 3 venues closed, or Tarrant had 3 venues closed.
Yeah, it's Big Rob's,
Lola's, Twilight. I suspect there's going to be more of that happening, and it's going to get really, really tight for all of us.
Saeda close?
Where?
That Saeda venue?
Cicada?
No.
Yeah, they're still
they're
still rolling.
Yeah, but I just feel like we're going to get a shortage of venues and a overage of bands wanting to play. It's going to get tough, you guys. It's going to get tough.
And then what about the fans of music, lovers of music? What's it going to take to get them out of the house and to the venues in 2020?
Lord, Okay, so I have a lot of opinions on this too, but I really think getting people out for as little money as possible is going to be the key, which is going to be really hard for venues to do because they can't even pay the rent. No one can pay the rent. That's the thing. And so you've got people who don't want to pay $15 to see Darstar. And I get that. I wouldn't want to pay $15 to see Darstar because I grew up in the 90s era where I used to go to Galaxy Club and pay $5 and see Apocalypse Hoboken. Okay. So I just think it's going to take a lot to get people out of their houses when we live in an era where everything is really expensive and you don't have to leave your house to do literally anything. You're going to be entertained. You're going to be shopped for. You're going to be fed. You're going to be whatever. Like, you don't have to leave your house. So you've got to give people a reason to leave their house. And the first place that you're going to do that is by making it affordable to get out. So if a venue can figure out how to do a $5 cover charge and like make it kind of profitable for everybody, like, I wish them the best of luck, but this is why I think it's going to be really hard. I really don't think live music is going to do very well for a period of time. And I feel like if you're at least writing and recording and putting music out and having a presence on social media, you'll do okay. But as far as just live music goes, it's fucking tough, man. It is so rough out there. Like, you're going to play to nobody, or you're going to play to like the other bands and their girlfriends, or, you know, it's just rough. It's rough.
Y'all hear that? All you lovers of music, you've got to get out.
Get out of your house.
And before I move on to the other guys and ask them the same two questions, I want to give props to Wade and Division Brewery. I think one of the ways that you do it is by, you know, he's in a possibly cheaper rent location. I'm not sure about that, but he's added value to the experience with draft beer, you know, custom brewed beer is the, yeah, man, that's what everybody's drinking today. That, and they're still drinking liquor, but nobody wants to drink Lone Star and pass Blue Ribbon anymore.
Got to give them an experience.
So building value in that experience.
DFW did an excellent job, sir.
All right. So with that, what about you, Heath? What's your state of the local scene?
Well, I mean, just like Lisa, you know, we all grew up going out to see, you know, shows, and you know, I remember whenever, you know, I turned 18, I was excited about going out and seeing shows and being able to get it to clubs, and it was, you know, $3-5, something like that. You know, and I don't even know. I think that, I mean, I agree that it needs to be cheaper for, you know, first of all, young people can't, you know, they're not going to be able to afford to do all that stuff because they'll rent so high just where they're living and things like that. But on top of that, you know, everything's just so online now. Kids do love music. They do want to go see music, but it's all, you know, big stadium shows and things like that. There's not a lot with the locals. You know, it's like they really want to go see music. They just want to wait till it's, you know, you got to create demand, right? And I think that, you know, the days of playing a ton of shows, you know, every weekend and all that stuff to build your following, I just don't know if that's what's going to happen anymore. I think it's more going to be based around building your following off spacing your shows out and, you know, doing some things to build a little bit more demand and things like that. But, you know, and also in high rent districts, you know, I don't think that, you know, again, the clubs are going to be really expensive to go to. And I think a lot of the draw is going to be in the outskirts. You know, I mean, obviously I agree with everything Lisa was saying, but to cover some things that maybe she didn't say, you know, outside areas, you know, looking, you know, I live over here in Keller, you know, find a good spot in Keller, right? Find a spot that's local. I mean, it's all these, you know, I love, you know, tribute bands are great, cover bands are great, but, you know, have a night that's set up for originals, things like that, you know, on the outskirts, you know, that aren't in the downtown areas, you know, there's a lot of places that could draw in some music, you could start building some some fan base and some outside areas and things like that. And I think that's something that might start to happen as well. So I think it's there. I just think that the today's demographic of younger people, just they've never really, they went through COVID where they were locked in their houses and all that stuff, and it kind of shut down a lot of things, and so a lot of them didn't get out. So, and it's so expensive. So I think that outside areas would be helpful. Like you said, with Division's done a great job because it's not so expensive to go there. So, but anyway,
and you can
that's
get fresh brewed craft beer
and pizza, and they do hamburgers there now too. So
there it is, building that value. What about you? What about getting people out to the shows also?
Oh shoot. Everything they've already said kind of just works. I mean, there's not really much more to add on that. I mean, when you have to go and spend $6 minimum for a drink, yeah, that's pretty bad.
Speak loud.
But if that drink can be a craft beer, fresh brewed.
So when you're 18, you don't care. When you're
and I don't think they're $6. I think they're more like $4 or $4.50 on average.
Oh, like Division, I don't know. Like he said, I drink vodka.
Okay, what about you, Andy?
So hold on a second. So Colin, the other day, me and Colin were talking about this, and so like with Aaron and all them, and that younger demographic. Yeah. So those guys, a lot of them go down to 7th and get dropped off at 7th Street, right? And so
they do,
they'll
but
take
they
an Uber down
beforehand. Before they even go out, they're already drunk.
All right.
Then they go out and they have fun for like an hour, hour and a half, and then they go back and they party more because it's too expensive for them to actually buy anything or to stay out. Wow. So they go out, they watch a little music, and then they leave. That's why you see the crowds leaving at 10:30.
Yeah, but that's also, we're talking about, the younger, the up and coming demographic that actually wants to get out there and stuff like that. And so it's not, for me, yeah, okay, I'll go out and do whatever. But like for my daughter and her friends or older friends, things like that, that's not gonna, they're looking at what, they Uber somewhere because it's safe, and then they hang out for an hour and a half, 2 hours or whatever, and they get back. It's just different than whenever we were doing stuff, when the live music was the thing. Yeah. Right. I mean, that's all I cared about was going out and see bands.
Yeah, but they don't have to go hunt for it anymore either. Like it's like the opposite now, where we have to wave loud enough at them to get them to come. It's the mystique of it is gone. It's like you got to put every damn thing you do on the internet to try and get somebody's attention. There isn't like a just group of people that love going to concerts and don't really give a damn what band they're going to watch as long as they're entertained. That doesn't seem to be as prevalent anymore as it used to be, for sure.
Yeah, when we were coming up, you couldn't watch like a movie that you wanted to watch if you had the TV. Like if you turn the TV on, you're like, shit, this is all I got to watch. I'm going to go out.
Yeah.
Like that was you choosing what to do. You didn't have a bunch of stuff in front of you to keep you entertained and occupied at all points in time of your life.
That is a really good point. It's choosing for you. Yeah.
Blockbuster is now on your television.
Mm-hmm. Music always has a way of coming back, though, guys. If the underground starts happening, things start popping, music always finds a way to come back.
Yes,
I know it's different. When we first started going out as teenagers, shows were crazy out in Dallas. Deep Ellum was popping. The Fort Worth scene was awesome. Shows were always packed and going, but there's cycles, and it's always going to find a way. When it looks its darkest, it always seems to kind of always come back full circle, and you just get shocked every time. If you've been around long enough, you're like, oh, okay, this is happening now.
Good word.
Yeah. I felt like we had this conversation last week too, or a week before, that we're kind of in a lull right now in the local music scene, but it's always had a lull and then there's a rise back in it, just like you said.
Yeah, you think it's dead, and then all of a sudden it's not.
Yeah. Well, some of the best shows I've played in my life have been yard parties too. You know, it's never going to go away. It's just going to move somewhere else for a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
well, that's the best we can hope for with the clubs closing. You know, is that people will realize, oh shit, I better get out and enjoy that before it's gone.
And us
And
guys
it'll
that
be a
love
revival.
Us guys
Yeah,
that
and
love
it
music,
might-
we're always gonna do music. We don't not do it. You know, we're always gonna be doing music if we love it. You know, and it could be a packed house or it could be a few people, but we're still gonna do it. You know, because that's just what we do.
Word.
Well, I want to thank each and every one of you for being with us tonight. Thanks for taking the time to do this, blow your brains out. We all had a good time, and I'm going to encourage everyone listening to carry the party on over this weekend to Division Brewery and to Growl and have a great time with these three bands, Free SUCKA, Crash Point, and Darstar. What about that, Dave Jarvis? We have arrived.
Word.
Come hang out with us, party time. Come on.
Excellent.
Yep.
Party time, excellent.
See
Hey,
you
Andy,
guys Saturday.
what are you really into, Andy? What is your stop down that if the subject comes up, you have to stop and talk about it?
What kind of music?
Anything. Your favorite, whether it's wrestling or Led Zeppelin or
Aliens.
He loves
aliens.
wrestling.
Yeah. What is the
started on
subject that
wrestling.
when it comes up, you have to talk about it?
Yeah, one time we were coming back from these dudes were taking pictures of me, and I was like, "What the hell? Why are y'all taking my picture?" And they're like, "You're so and so the wrestler." And I was like, "Yeah."
Yeah, you're Kerry Von Erich.
I was like, "Fuck yeah!"
You got the claw.
That's amazing.
That's hilarious.
All right. Well, last call, Lisa. You want to anything else to say to get everyone to come out and have a good time with you this weekend?
Okay, I know that everybody's like really pumped for the new year, being it's election year, and we get like really excited about all that stuff. But so this show that we're playing with Free SUCKA and Crush Point is this Saturday on the 30th. Now, I think it's really important that everyone go to that show because we might not have a 2024, so this might
World War III maybe right around the corner.
Might be the last show that you ever go to. So if that's the case,
yeah.
And then you can have some really delicious beer while you're at it. So go to Division, go to Growl, see some bands, drink some beer, and die happy.
Boom.
Die happy. Well, thank you, Arkansas, for lighting up the chats and providing all this information. She's got the address to Division Brewery here. Thank you to Wade. Wade, thank you for putting together and working all these years on Division Brewery. The way it's growing is, you are the answer for these bands at this point. So thank you to Wade. Thank you, everybody. We're going to talk about some concerts real quick, and then we'll see y'all this Saturday, the 30th, to blow out 2023 and bring in the new year.
Hopefully, maybe not.
Bum, bum, bum.
Thank you, Free SUCKA, Crush Point, and Darstar. Really appreciate y'all being here.
All right, thank you guys.
Thank you guys.
Hey, on the cheap show, where is it at? Cheap show. I've got a free show. This show that we're doing is at Diamond Gems. And so I don't know, kind of want to encourage people to get out to Diamond Gems because you can do free shows there and maybe sell some merchandise. And that's free's about as cheap as it gets, right?
Cool.
So our show is going to be Saturday, March the 2nd. It's featuring Against All Odds, Dank, Iron Maiden, which is a Black Sabbath cover tribute band. The other bands are all original. Vain and Here for Now. And that's in March, so we'll be talking about it a lot.
Cool.
Let's see, what other shows do we have here? Shows at Fat Daddy's. It's got Kill 'Em All.
Fat Daddy's Killing 'Em All with Frequency.
And
this one's Thursday. This one's tomorrow. This one's actually tomorrow at Fat Daddy's with Honcho. Silver Saloon is out by me. If you guys ever venture this way. Nice little.
Where are you at?
Forney.
Forney.
So where is Silver Saloon?
Terrell. It's like 12 minutes down the road.
How about
I used to
that?
live in
All you
Terrell.
crazy people in Terrell. Well, that explains it.
All the way out here. New Year's Eve party. This is where my husband and I met, actually.
Aww.
Isn't there a insane asylum out there or something?
Yeah, we don't talk about that.
Yeah, all the crazies are out there in Terrell.
I escaped. It's okay.
Yeah, proud of you. Hey, I spent a whole year in Grand Prairie. I escaped that.
All right, we had Dallas Ambient Music Nights at the Texas Theater. They've been having a lot of events lately at Texas Theater.
They have good events there.
Yeah, my cousin just had her film festival there. Ooh,
New Year's Eve with
Bash.
Metal Shop.
9:30 p.m.
Where's it at?
It says Chill presents.
There you go. Just go all you fanatics, go on over to the Metal Shop site and get the info there.
The Rambler Radio at Six Springs presents
It's a Six Springs show.
Ladies Rambler Edition.
You guys ever play out at Six Springs?
No, but I want to.
You should.
They're big on all original music.
They are, yeah.
Ariel, y'all can play a show with her band. She loves playing their band Against All Odds, loves playing out there. So just
do it.
Reach out to her.
Yeah, Brad, all you have to do is email Brad. He's pretty good about responding. Another show at Six Springs, December 29th. And then we've got Forgotten Space featuring Stu Allen at the Granada Theater, December 31st. Another New Year's Eve show. And now it's time to play Name That Band.
Dun, 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 dun.
What we got, Boulder?
Blood L.
I took a screenshot and sent it
Ultimatum. There's one of there in there. Hang on.
to Ricky with the names. Let's see.
Yeah, if I had more time, I'd have them.
Okay, and then Ultimatum.
Ultimatum.
Yeah, that's it.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Instinct.
Sky.
Silent Decider.
Wait, the Silent Decoder.
Decoder.
And then Sky.
Skybus.
Fucking proud of y'all.
Look at
All
that.
right.
Haltom Theater.
So everybody get out to Haltom and support them. Haltom Theater is holding it down. Shout out to Chaz for kicking such major ass out there these, 5 years or so that they've been open?
Skyballs. That's funny.
Been a while. Skyballs. We're going to have to remember that.
It's Skybus, but Arkansas thought it said it was Skyballs.
So we have a new revival flyer. This is at Six Springs, and one of these days,
Saturday.
Against All Odds.
We're opening
Saturday.
Cool.
at 2:00 in the day.
That's a good time to go out, honestly.
I'm not gonna lie. I usually stay all night for a show, but if we start at 2, I'm not staying past midnight. I'm not gonna lie.
I get
This is going to be a crazy killer show here at Haltom Theater with the Argonaut,
Got the Argonauts. I want to see their show so bad.
Novocaine, and whoever the Kiss tribute band is, Rock and Roll Over. Chop Shop.
Chop Shop Live.
That's over here by us.
Friday. That
Yeah.
70s band.
Is that a Keller venue?
Yeah, it's a Roanoke venue. It's covers. Yeah, mostly tribute bands.
Tribute. Saturday, March 2nd. Blow your brains out.
All right. So that's going to wrap it up. I know there's a couple more shows in here.
Free sucker.
I know. It's this
Free
one.
sucker.
This is important.
Toadies at the Factory in Deep Ellum this Saturday.
We're playing tomorrow at Tulips.
Are you?
Oh,
Okay.
no.
Let's see. I think I have your Facebook page pulled up here. Is there a flyer on your Facebook page?
No, it's probably on our Instagram.
All right. Well, it'd take me a minute to get there. So
Everybody
go to the Darstar Instagram or go to the Blow Your Brains Out Outlaw Video TV Instagram, and I'll share the flyer over there tonight. How's that?
Okay.
All right, so back to Haltom Theater, man. They have this Metal Fest coming up, and it's going to be a big one. I want to point out Iron Jaw, everybody. I fucking love Iron Jaw. So they're playing that. It's actually a 2-day show.
Day 2.
Yeah.
I can't imagine putting that set together. And then maybe there's going to be a backlining in there.
And then
there would have to be a backlining in there.
The Cowtown Hustlers are also doing a show. Where's that at, David Jarvis?
Your backyard.
Yeah, I can't. I thought I'd fuck with you. I can't remember the name of the venue, but y'all go check out Cowtown Hustlers on Facebook or Insta and find the date, because that's the 31st. So there you go. But you have nowhere else to go, nowhere else to be that is better than Division Brewing on Saturday, December the 30th. Check out Freeze, SUCKA, Crush Point, and Darstar, all of our special guests tonight. Thank you all for being here.
Yes,
thank you.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah, this is awesome.
Well, I hope you've enjoyed your time and feel at home through all the awkwardness, and that you will come back. Yeah, come back often. You know, tonight we have a full panel, so nobody else could get in. Believe it or not, a couple of people tried. Sorry, y'all, but that I'd rather have a full panel. But when we don't have a full panel, I encourage all bands to hop on, even if it's just for 5 minutes, and tell us about your show coming up this weekend or your new music coming out.
Love to.
All right. So everybody, I'm going to treat you on the way out to Ariel's band. This song is called Cold. Let's see. I need to do that to get that off of the screen. And the band is Against All Odds.
Yay.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Good night, y'all.
Drifting to sleep and just fade away. No one will know where you will go, your safest space. 'Cause hiding behind your cute little smile, the darkness it grows with each passing hour. Can't turn back the dial. I'm feeling so cold, not to the touch, falling so fast. Please don't you dare hold a grudge. 'Cause this fake little smile
Give me some word on that, Johnny TV.
Wow, it's like I was sitting here. Just thinking about when she first started, and then when she hit that high note, it's so cold. I was like, yeah, and then I got more into it. Yeah, I loved it. I love that. I love that song very much. I wish I can go buy it right now.
Thanks, Johnny.
You can, can't you?
You can. Yeah, it's on all streaming services, all the thingies.
Yeah, just go to Against All Odds Bandcamp, and it's there, or go to Against All Odds, really anything, and the links will all be there, and you go purchase it.
Yeah.
Okay.
And while you're at it, if you're feeling like jamming some good new music,
excuse me, Outlaw. PZ wanted me to let Ariel know that he very enjoyed the song too. He loved it too.
Thank you, PZ.
And we still, you know what? We still got 45 people in the chat room, Outlaw.
That's kick ass. I want to thank you very much for being here tonight, Johnny TV. Thank you for bringing your friends over, and thank you to everybody in the chats having a good time with us. It makes the show better for sure.
More better.
Hey, we had a great time last night with the band Vane. Mike Hefner was on Johnny TV.
Yes, he was.
And then David Jarvis, X610 Chill, and Dank, more just in support. We're all shooting a shit. He's been on a couple of times. So any bands that want to have your music featured on another YouTube channel that has an international audience, most of the people in the chats tonight originated from Johnny TV. And I'm over there every Sunday and Tuesday night with Johnny TV also. So, all right, what are you doing tonight? You doing anything later?
Who, me?
Yeah. Like on YouTube?
No, I think what I'm going to do is when your show was going on, I had an old friend stop by. Mm-hmm. So he's going to be stopping by. I told him to come back after the show was over. So I'm going to catch up on some things with him. And then on Sunday, I'm going to be doing a New Year's Eve party on the show. And, you're always welcome. David Jarvis is welcome. Even Ariel, you're welcome. You're part of Outlaw Video. I would love for you guys to come over there and be a part of that.
Just playing all my fun stuff. Thank you, Johnny. Thank you very much, man. You're very genuine, and I appreciate everything that you do, bro.
Yeah.
I appreciate everything you guys do too, man.
He needs pop.
Yeah, thank you, Podsky. All right, I'm going to play another Dank song, or play another song by Dank. That's David Jarvis's band, and it's called All My Drinking Buddies. I played the song One More Lie on your show the other night. I've had that song stuck in my head all day today. It replaced this song. I used to have this song stuck in my head all day. Here we go.
All my drinking buddies are in jail. And I'm too drunk to drown to go pay their bail. But you know, if I really gotta go, I ain't got near enough dough. And so now all my drinking buddies are still in jail. Well, I was going good, drinking at the bar when my buddy ran into the back of a cop car. I found it kind of funny, man, if I was a joke, but he never came back. Here comes the time and I'm broken up. All my drinking buddies are in jail. And I'm too drunk to drive to go pay their bail. But you know, if I really gotta go, I ain't got
Woo! Yeah, that's some dank, man. That is the shit right there.
Hey, Outlaw! Right now, I was just out here dancing to it right now, bro. You guys, you can ask PZ. I was just out here dancing to David Jarvis' song.
Man, fair warning, dude. He is an amazing songwriter. He puts a lot of thought into that creativity, and these songs get stuck in your head. I'm warning you right now, man. These songs get stuck in your head, and they're in your head all day long, and it's a good thing. So thanks for dancing to some dank.
Yep.
Yeah, Johnny, I really appreciate it, bro.
Hey, David, I really like you, man. You seem pretty cool, and you got a good heart on you. You know where your vision's going, bro. So, keep your vision up, keep your vision going, and stay.
You ought to have him on for like an actual dank interview. Get him and his brother over on Johnny TV for a dank interview.
Yeah, there we go.
Play some dank songs.
It'd be my pleasure.
Would you like to do that, David?
I would love that, sir. Thank you.
You name a date. You name a date and time, and it has to be on a Tuesday or a Sunday, and we'll schedule it in there for the new year.
Okay, cool, man. Thank you so much.
Yeah. 2024, blowing it sky high. Here's another band. This is the band that's opening our show on March the 2nd. And you're going to hear a lot of this shit. I'm going to be talking about these bands in depth for the next, till we get this show on March the 2nd. But I'm not going to go on too long. I'm just going to play this song. Then I'm going to play one Vain song because I know everybody's wanting to re-watch the video. So this is Here For Now. The song is called Forward.
I'm not the bitter type, but I still sleep with one eye open for a moment that won't arrive. I'm not the angry type, even when I know my heart is broken, and I wish that you would die. Much
All right, so that's here for now, and really excited about seeing them again. How's that sound, Johnny TV?
That sounds good, brother.
Yep, that's a younger band there. That the singer, that chick, she also plays bass and sings. She like commands that band, dude. It's really fun to watch. Yeah. Speaking of that, I can't wait to see Darstar. I feel strongly like I saw them before at Growl one time, but you know, love to see people play guitar and sing and support all the chicks out there jamming hard as well. All right, so here's one more song. This is different. I don't think you've heard this one yet, Johnny. This is called Hollow Spaces. Hey, Dave Jarvis, I'm going to end after this. Do you have anything to say on the way out?
Yes, Lisa from Darstar fucking sucks. And so Rick Nagler fucking sucks as well. Both of them really fucking killed whatever energy that I had. And I'm really sorry that they were part of the show. So I do families out there because they are fucking terrible people. And we try to emphasize good people on our show. So I do apologize to all the people out there that were expecting good fucking shit. Heath was cool. I like Heath. But yeah, Rick and Lisa can totally suck whole plates full of dicks, man. Just plates full of dicks. But other than that, man, I love you, Ricky. I love you, Ariel.
You started your bottle of tequila.
I love you. No, I haven't even gotten into that. I'm just basing this on the kind of people that they are, and they are people that fucking suck. So have a wonderful evening. Have a wonderful New Year's, and be safe out there.
David Jarvis, thank you so much for blowing it out in 2024. Let's do this.
Yes, sir.
All right, this is Vane. The song is called Hollow Spaces.
Some of life's lessons, they chip away at your soul. Some of life's lessons, they chip away at your soul. And if these things are not mended, then emptiness follows. If these things are not mended, then emptiness follows. What happens to your true self if it's hollow? What happens to your true self if it's hollow? Get a grip and pull me down. Struggle with my life is all I know and all I see. The fire's inside of me, the rage, the hatred, battle for control of my soul. I may be down, but I'm not out. Climbing back up, many more battles in the never-ending war. I will rise, you will see. Up above, insight exposes those places to me. Back within my body, start my soul. Betrayal from the wound that's killing me. Empty hollow spaces shaping my soul. Growing from within, changing the pace. temple inside me ensures that the battle has been won of my life, of my faith. Now it's your turn. Picture your hollow space. Now this mustard is just your soul.
Yeah, they do a lot of that tricky start and stop stuff.
Man, fuck yeah, dude.
They're all really good.
Really good.
That sounds really fucking awesome right there, man. I can't believe it.
Thank you, Johnny. That's why I played it, because you were here. I wanted you to hear something different by him.
Slam.
Damn, that is so good. My dick got hard.
Speaking of dicks getting hard, I think David Jarvis has a hard on.
Yeah. Channel.
How you doing, David Jarvis?
Oh, I'm fantastic. I will just say this. I'm going to say some shit that I don't want other people to be associated with. So if you want to log out right now, because I'm about to say some shit. All right.
Everybody's channel. Absolutely.
I'm listening.
Okay.
Time.
Okay. First off, everything that I tried to offer to this Lisa chick, she turned into a fucking confrontation. Fuck that bitch. Okay. First off, what grown adult wears polka dots? What are you, fucking Dusty Rhodes? Go fuck yourself. Go
Randy
fuck
Rhodes.
yourself and your fucking faux punk band. Okay. Fuck you. And also, fuck Rick. Because here's the thing about Rick. Okay. Rick and I when Grain broke up, Rick and I, we were fucking cool as shit, dude. Okay. Me and him, we were cool as shit. And then he offered me the position on fucking was it 5 Empty Chambers, okay, which I named that fucking band. Okay. I named that fucking band. I joined that fucking band. And then they were like, hey, we want you to scream more. And I was like, no, fuck that. I joined this band so that we could do more of an Avenged Sevenfold kind of shit where I could sing, but it would still be heavy. And he was like, no, fuck that shit. And then I got fucking excommunicated from that fucking band. And then they got, what was it, JC or JT? Whatever the fuck, the fucking heroin addict from fucking Stir the Silence, and
the Billy Idol cover band tribute.
Right, and he fucking replaced me, and the shit was fucking so vanilla that it should have been sold at Albertsons. Okay, fucking whatever. At least he credited me with the songs that I fucking wrote. Okay, so we were still fucking cool. We did the fucking Grain reunion shows and all that shit, which he did not want to be a part of, and neither did I. Okay, but we still fucking did it because it seemed like some kind of fucking closure or whatever. But since 2016, I have released multiple Grain-related fucking posts that he gave no shit about, and I did a fucking Grain podcast where I fucking laid everything on the line, and he said, hey, don't fucking post that shit. It makes me look like an asshole. And I was like, wait a minute, bro, you are an asshole. This is nothing fucking new. You are a fucking asshole. You and Nick are both fucking assholes. And him and Nick put the kibosh on a fucking Grain podcast. Okay, whatever. You know what? You've got Intech fucking superiors that you've got to fucking appease to. Okay, sure, what the fuck ever. But here's the thing: when I released the fucking remastered version of The Abyss, not only did he not care, but he went out of his way to show other people that he didn't care. And what's weird is, like, he loves Nick Nick Stoltz. Nick Stoltz was our guitarist. Okay, Nick Stoltz would invite that piece of shit over to his fucking house so he could shoot fucking BBs at him from his fucking roof. Okay, he loves Hank's fucking posts. Hank threatened to crack his fucking skull open with a fucking 20-pound weight, and yet for some reason he is totally cool with Hank, and he's totally cool with fucking Nick, but for some reason he's got some fucking problem with me and any of the shit that I post that is dank related. Okay, but here's the weird thing: I post some pro grain shit, and he doesn't give a flying fuck. But as soon as fucking Nina, fucking Danny Reed's fucking wife, posts some shit also about grain, for some reason he's totally cool with that. Fuck him. He's a fucking two-faced piece of shit. And that fucking Lisa shit, man, fuck Lisa and fuck Rick, okay? Fuck the both of them. And what really sucks is that they were the most vocal of this whole fucking episode tonight. That really sucked because I was totally cool with Heath. Heath was totally fucking cool. I would have totally made a great fucking episode out of just us and Heath. And even the quiet one. What was his name? Colin?
Yeah, Colin.
Even Colin. We could have made a fucking fantastic. We could have made a fucking fantastic episode. But those fucking motherfuckers decided to show up on my fucking show and just snicker behind their backs. And it was fucking stupid. Like nothing that they said was fucking entertaining or funny or nothing. Nothing. It was all just a bunch of fucking snickering. And it was fucking stupid. Fuck Rick. And fuck Lisa. Okay. Okay. If you've been paying attention to this show, you will notice that I try not to be quiet. I try to get the shit going. But you'll notice that
we count on you for that.
With this episode and with the episode with fucking Creeper and Within Chaos and fucking Edge of Insanity, you'll notice if you look at that episode, I didn't say much. The reason is because I fucking hate every single one of those motherfuckers. Okay, I understand the Edge of Insanity, guys. You don't realize that the drummer that you have is a piece of fucking shit, okay? But he is a piece of shit, and I really hope that what the fuck is his name? Gary Don Dacus. I really hope that he doesn't steal your music the way that he stole my music, okay? So I didn't give it to y'all the way that I wanted to, but Rick knows what the fuck he did, and Lisa clearly just wanted to start a fucking fight. And that's weird because they're not a good enough band nor a popular enough band to start that shit with me. So fuck Lisa, fuck Rick, and fuck all the people that were a part of the fucking Edge of Insanity and fucking Creeper and fucking whatever the fuck Within Chaos fucking show. Okay. Some of y'all I'm totally cool with, but you know what the fuck these motherfuckers did, okay? They stole my shit, and y'all are still fucking cool with it. So fuck you, and fuck everybody that you're associated with, because clearly you have no idea what the fuck loyalty is, or what the fuck honesty or integrity is. Fuck the fucking lot of you, okay? All right.
Okay.
All right, I feel a whole lot better, all right? Appreciate you.
There, can you give us a really loud blow your brains out?
Blow your fucking brains out, you pieces of shit. All of you. Blow your fucking brains out. But you know what? Besides that, I love you, Ricky. I love you, Johnny. I love you, Ariel. I love you, Arkansas. I love you, Belle V. I love Lucky. I love all you motherfuckers, okay? Because you actually know what the fuck integrity is. So I appreciate that. And please keep coming in. Every Wednesday night at 8 to 10 p.m. It's Blow Your Fucking Brains Out. With me, Ricky, and Ariel, God bless you. Have a wonderful fucking 2024.
Thank you, David.
Our criminal now. What do you have to say?
Thank you, bro.
You can't handle the truth. How about that? You like that song, Johnny TV?
Yeah.
That's my band, me and my dead friends. The song is Tell You the Truth, featuring on lead guitar Rick Perry. Rick Perry, the Texas musician.
I loved it, bro.
I love David Jarvis. David Jarvis has been with me through all of 2023. Man, I would not fucking be here without his loyalty. And so I believe and trust in him 100%. I actually liked Lisa. I didn't really fully grasp all of that part, but I totally get everything else. I really do. And what he's saying in a nutshell is, hey man, let's fucking show some loyalty. All right. You know, getting along and doing a show and all that's one thing, but show some fucking loyalty, man. You know, we're all in this together at the end of the day. And that's one of the biggest fucking problems. When I was a little younger, there was a band called Pantera, but everybody today says they were a glam band, right? Well, there was another band called Rigor Mortis, and Rigor Mortis was a speed metal band. They signed to Capitol motherfucking Records, man. Rigor Mortis signed to Capitol Records. All right? But Rigor Mortis fucking acted like they hated Pantera. They just but they acted like they hated everybody. But it was something I had to really deal with, because if you were a fan of Rigor Mortis, you couldn't like be a fan of Pantera, supposedly, you know? And all that shit is just fucking stupid. If that division, that divisive fuck, if it works for you, proud of you, man. But that's not what I'm about. It's never been what I've been about. I told Rigor Mortis, because they're all my friends. I was at the recording studio at Dallas Sound Lab with producer Kerry Crafton when that goddamn record was recorded. I was there for 3-4 days, all right? So I told them, you crazy motherfuckers, I don't care what you say. I'm going to go fucking listen to some Pantera and get laid. All right. I know where the good shit's at. And so years later, I interviewed Casey, who is also the bass player for the band Gwar. You know him as Beefcake the Mighty. He's a personal friend of mine. I interviewed him. It's on this YouTube channel. And he admitted, yeah, we were just fucking dumbasses, man. Dumb kids fucking being stupid. All right. So let me just tell everybody, don't be dumb kids being fucking stupid and be something you have to apologize for later, okay? Because today they all claim to be best friends. And I guess, you know, Pantera and Rigor Mortis, I guess they all were good friends in the end, you know? But while it was happening, the divisive shit, and not only that, just like not supporting each other. That lack of support is fucking bullshit. There's no room for it in this world right here. Hey, Arkansas, so you going to do a show after this? You going to play some games? I'll come over there and play with you for a minute if you do. Johnny TV, is Arkansas going up next? Hey, everybody in the chats. I think Arkansas is going live. If she does, I'll see y'all over there. We'll have a good time together.
I don't know if she's going live, Outlaw.
No? Okay.
I don't know. I said I don't know. I don't know.
Well, I'm going to make a suggestion. Maybe in the future she should. It'd be one way I could show my appreciation to her for, you know, you, Arkansas, for being, you know, running my chats, for linking all these bands. I mean, that's priceless to me. And you want to talk about loyalty, you know, I thrive on being loyal to people who are loyal to me, showing my appreciation for people who appreciate me. So maybe in the future we should do an Arkansas after show.
Yes, we should. I'm down with that, brother.
All right. Well, with that, man, I am ready to get out of here. Johnny, thank you for being here to the very end.
No problem.
I am
Thank you for having me. And We will be going live on Sunday on New Year's Eve, and we're going to have a little New Year's Eve get together party. Bring your own beer if you have it. Bring your own soda pops. Bring your own candy canes. Bring anything you're going to bring on your own, because Johnny TV will produce the content, and with Outlaw Video, Outlaw Video is a friend of mine, and we're gonna be rocking it out with Arkansas and the Pop Pot Show, and possibly Bill V will be back. She's been laying down for 2 days. She hasn't been feeling well.
Oh man, thank you, Potsky, for everything you do, and dear sweet Belle V, you're a one of a kind. I hope you're feeling better, dear.
Bill V is one of a kind lady. She's real humble. She's real nice, and we all love her.
Well, I'll see you there, Johnny.
Okay, brother. God bless.
Here we come, motherfuckers.
Yeah, here we come. 2020.